Hey everyone, we're picking up right where we left off in Don't Forget. We are in the lab, we just woke up, the computer says there was a fatal error, and the primary soul, probably me, has woken up. Let's see, does this computer say anything? It won't turn on. These documents seem to have a lot of information about my body. Who wrote these? Yeah, same thing, I guess, if you look at any of the papers. Ooh, bookshelves. The shelves are full of dusty old books. Some of them are about the anatomy of the human body. Does this also have human anatomy? Yeah, probably. Okay. So they're all about the human body. Don't even have to check the last one. Ooh. Preservation Room 1. Do not enter. I mean, I came from there, so I can speedrun. I'm so glad I learned about the shift key. Is this an elevator? The elevator still seems to be functional. Should I use it? Sure. Hopefully it doesn't break. Okay, where am I now? Ooh. The hands on the clock are stuck in place. But is it the clock that has stopped moving, or is it time itself that's frozen? Good question. Oh. Entry number 1. I have begun my research on advanced simulations. My plan is to create 2 machines capable of rendering simulated realities. Not virtual reality, simulated reality. However, such machines would require incomprehensible amounts of power to maintain. Even rerouting all of the available power in this lab to them would not be enough. I need to come up with a better solution. Entry number 2. It has been a few days, and ideas are scarce. The only possible solution I could think of would be to use a soul. Even a single monster soul would be enough to provide sustainable power. However, this would mean that someone would have to give up their life. Not a good idea. Their soul would need to be split into 3 pieces, 1 for each chamber. Well, I am willing to give up my own soul, since it is for them. Okay, so wait. This is Gaster talking, so he voluntarily decided to split his own soul into 3 for me, and for maybe Sands of Papyrus. Entry number 3. I have begun designing the simulation machines. I will create 2 of them, as a human soul has to be isolated. So, me being the human, I guess, I don't know what his experiment is. The machines will have preservation chambers connected to them. I will place their bodies within them so that they can be sustained. Who knows how long they will have to be in there. Perhaps forever. No, not forever. Up. Preservation Room 2. Left, research room. Right, power room. Okay, so I guess that would be the preservation room. And this, I forget, the research room. Entry number 4. I have begun construction on the first machine. Harlow walked in while I was frustrated about something, and I yelled. Who's Harlow? I believe this character, actually, is Harlow. This character that I named Joyce with the purple striped shirt, that's Harlow. That's the missing name in the graveyard when we saw the Dreamers and the Gaster skeletons. They ran out in tears. I know I should not have been so harsh. They have all been a little restless lately. They must be bored. There is not much down here to occupy themselves with, after all. I will need to find something for them to do for a while. So when they say they and them, do they mean just me because they don't know my gender, or are they talking about us as a collective, so like me, Sands of Papyrus? Entry number 5. I came up with a task for all 3 of them. There you go, he's talking about them as in a they. I asked them if they could create the perfect world, what would it be like? Oh, so that was my perfect world! They've been drawing and writing about all of the things it would have. Sans did not want much. He said he would be fine as long as we were together. Papyrus said that he would be a member of the King's Royal Guard to protect us. Harlow drew a picture of all of us together in a happy little town. Even the king, the queen, and their children were all there, smiling. Harlow had met them before everything happened, and seemed to really like them. So I made them my family. I wonder if they are all still alive. You don't know? Gaster doesn't know that they're dead? Why do I have a graveyard of them dead if I made a world where they're all alive? That's so weird. Maybe, I guess in the back of my head, I knew they were dead? So, that's weird. So this is locked. It's locked. All these closed doors are probably locked. Entry number 6. I am constructing the first simulated reality. This one will be made just for Harlow, based on their perfect world. I will create AI that look and behave like the king's family. However, their roles will be changed around. The king and queen will be regular townsfolk, and Harlow will be their child. Kara and Asriel will be Harlow's siblings, the perfect family. I will not add AI of myself or Sans and Papyrus into Harlow's simulation. Something about it just would not feel right. Well, none of this is right in the first place, but even more so. Once in their simulations, they will eventually lose all memories of reality. It is best to keep it that way. That is so weird. I knew it. Everything I knew was a lie, but the fact that Gaster decided to make this and had a whole plot and experiment, why? What is it all for? Entry number 7. I am now creating Sans and Papyrus' simulation. While human souls must be isolated due to their power, monster souls do not. Therefore, Sans and Papyrus can share the same simulation. So we'll see them together. I don't have to go one by one and interrupt them. For Sans in particular, I know that's what he would want. I regret that they cannot all be together, but there is no choice. Sans is the type who would prefer a quiet little town to live in. Therefore, I will create a small town for both of them to live together. I will make it a snowy town, as Papyrus really enjoys the snow. And of course, I will create some sort of royal guard for him to be in. That should keep them both happy. It will take a long time to complete these, but I will go as fast as I can. The sooner they can get out of this horrific reality, the better. So whatever real world we were living in wasn't good, so I guess Gaster wanted us to be in our little perfect bubbles. So is this the room, or is it more research? Research. What do we have here? Power room status locked. Z enter to unlock? Successfully unlocked. This is the power room. Okay, so we opened it. There's a bunch of documents about computer simulations piled up in these drawers. And in these drawers? Most of the books here seem to be about simulations. But for some reason, there's also a few joke books off to the side. These jokes are terrible. Yeah, because I don't think Gaster has the greatest sense of humor. So, what else does this do? So, I turned the power on. Okay, so I guess the left was the power room, so right would be the research stuff. But I'm glad that I went this way because I got the entries in their order. So, more info. Okay. What's this way now? Entry number 8. Harlow keeps asking me when we can go back. I do not have the heart to tell them that we can never go back. That is why I am making these simulations for all of them, so that they never have to know. Jeez. switch should power on the central locked door. Ooh, okay, so, cool. I think that did something. I probably couldn't even enter here if I wanted to. This was locked. So, let me just check this. Yeah, that was the preservation room. Left was research, I knew it. And that was the power room. So I went in the correct order that I was supposed to. So that would be Sans Papyrus's preservation chamber. Their little perfect simulation town of Snowden. Okay. Which of these is it? I guess they're not it. It's locked. That's locked. And that's locked. Music stopped. Entry number 9. After many months, the simulations are complete. It was months to do that. The diagnostics suggest that the machines are capable of running them. All I need to do now is set up the machines, and then I must give up my soul. The machines require soul power to sustain themselves and the preservation chambers. So I will be going through with that plan of using my soul to do so. Perhaps my consciousness will live on, somewhere inside the simulations. And then I would be able to watch over my children, so I know they are happy. So I'm one of Gaster's children. I'm Harlow Gaster. But it does not matter. Either way, it must be done. Entry number 10. They are all asleep. Now is my chance. I will carry each of them to their own chambers and place them inside. Once I have done that, I will place a piece of my soul within each one. My soul will be absorbed by the machine and used as a power source. It should be able to run forever, as long as the soul pieces stay whole. There is no way to know if my soul pieces will deteriorate over time. I just need to hope for the best. Once the last piece is absorbed, I should cease to exist. Man. To my dear children, if you ever somehow read this one day, just know, I love you so much. So Gaster, even though he was a cold scientist with not much of a sense of humor, he loved his children. He was a good father. He wanted what was best. Preservation room 2. Do not enter. I'ma enter anyway, because I'm like that. The shelves are full of dusty old books. Yep. Oh, one of them appears to be some sort of joke book. I want to look in the joke book. Okay, so I was rewarded, just for finding the joke book on that shelf. These documents seem to have a lot of information about monster souls. Won't turn on. There they are! My boys! I knew you were out there somewhere, you just weren't in my simulation for some reason. How dare Gaster not have the Skelebros? There's a message on the machine's monitor. Welcome to Star Machine Operating System V10. Scanning nearby area. Scanning. Scanning. Soul located. Current user is a purple human soul. Would you like to begin the transferal protocol? This is a beta protocol to remotely transfer your consciousness. You will be able to enter the current simulation without a chamber. However, this could be fatal or cause glitches in the simulation. Do you wish to proceed? Yep, why not? This is what I was leading up to. Undertale, don't forget. Wow. Ricky G. You master, you madman. So that was just chapter 1. What an ending to a chapter. Oh, okay. Are the other 2 chapters actually out there? I'm not sure. I hope that I can still play. Is that the end? I'm not sure anymore. Oh, well, I mean, I'll see at the end credits if there's any more for me to play, but guys, the sprite artists, the composers, the voice actors, there's more than Gaster and Toriel? Who else made voice acting? Huh. I wonder if I would have gotten a different ending if I killed the monsters, if I decided to go, like, genocidal. Secret boss designs. Patrons. What a cool story, though. Special thanks to Toby Fox, Timmy Chang. I don't know who these people are. Primus, Team Switched, Snow the Fox. But gotta thank Toby Fox and Timmy Chang. For sure. Frisco, Momoko, and you. That was really cool. Thank you for letting me play this game, Ricky G. Just let me play the other chapters. Are they available? Please. I need to know. To be continued. For real? Is that it? Okay, story mode. Yeah. If I were to go in here, what would happen? I'd be back in my simulation. I did 10 out of the 10 portals, and I still don't have 3 of the puzzle pieces. Why could there be a save point in the lab? Well, wonder if there's anything. Yeah, I'm pretty busy. I need another hug, okay? Yeah. Let's just end it right there. I don't want to let go of this moment. This Undertale fan game, don't forget. I am not going to forget this. I'm not going to forget it until the Ricky G and the team makes further chapters. They need to finish this game. It's incredible. Thank you so much for making this game, and thank you guys for watching me play it. I didn't expect this to be the last episode. I thought because the chapter markers were there that I'd be able to play the whole game and that wouldn't be the end, but I guess it is. That's the whole story. So, it's okay, take as long as you need to. That's really sweet. Okay. I feel better. We love you very much. Okay. I'll always be here for you. See you later. So, I guess I can play the Monster Kid games whenever I want to, and start new save files and keep playing, but thank you guys again for watching me play this. It was such a fun journey, and I'm glad that you guys were able to watch me. Hope you liked it as much as I did, and that you subscribe for more videos. Now that I'm done with this game, I can finally get to comic dubs, and if you have any other games to recommend to me, other Undertale fan games or games that you think I'd enjoy, then let me know in the comment section, and just let me know how you guys are doing in the coronavirus times. If you're bored, maybe I'll have another live stream soon and we can talk, but that's all for me today, I guess. So thank you guys for watching, and stay determined. Until next time. Bye. Bettina out.